Good evening, Glassboro, and welcome to RTN News. I'm Gianna Malgiri.
And I'm Hina Patel. Coming up, concerns of mold in residential halls, Rowan's fall season victories, and more coming up on RTN News.
Welcome back. I'm Gianna Malgiri, and this is RTN News. In early November, an anonymous Reddit post showed water flowing from the pipes in the ceiling of Chestnut Hall and flooding the communal laundry rooms. When it comes to Rowan students' housing disarray, this burst pipe is just one of the latest incidents several students have been expressing about their complaints of various facilities on campus that need the university's attention. The initial post sharing the Chestnut Hall incident stated that the water smelled like sewage, leaving the halls with a heavy stench of mildew. Upon the investigation by the WIT, Rowan's campus newspaper, concerns about the presence of mold in Rowan's residential halls surfaced. Although it's still undetermined, students and parents have made many posts online about feeling sick.
The Profs had a remarkable season by bringing home 5 NJAC titles. 5 of 8 fall teams bring home this victory, which include Rowan field hockey, volleyball, men's soccer, women's soccer, and men's cross country. This was the most ever won for one institution in a single season in conference history. Rowan was also the only school in the nation in Division III to win all 4 championships during the weekend of November 5th. Just another day to be a proud prof.
Rowan's Division of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion hosted a virtual panel on the maternity mortality crisis that women of color face in the United States. New Jersey has the 5th highest pregnancy-related mortality rate in the U.S., and these numbers are disproportionate among these women. Panelists spoke about how women of color are often failed by the health system and don't receive the same treatment as white women. The topics discussed included implicit bias and how structural racism impedes on the equitable access for health care.
In 2005, Dr. Kenneth Lacovera discovered one of the biggest dinosaur skeletons ever found, which was during an expedition to the Patagonia region of Argentina. He's also the founding dean of Rowan's School of Earth and Environment and executive director of Gene and Rick Edelman Fossil Park. The dinosaur is called Drenatus and would have been roughly 85 feet long and weighed 65 tons. Dr. Lacovera's work has appeared on the big screen during Jurassic World Dominion, and he now has a Mattel toy based on his discovery, releasing just in time for the holiday season. Coming up, Nicole with National News.
Right here, baby. Look. Uma.
Something more than a birthday is happening here. Once you can see it, you can help. The sooner you recognize the signs of autism, the sooner you can make a lifetime of difference for your child. Start by answering a few simple questions at screenforautism.org.
As the COVID-19 vaccines become available, you might be asking yourself, should I get it? And if I do, will I be able to go about life without putting my family at risk? You've got questions, and that's normal. The fact is, the vaccines are safe and effective. They're going to save lives. To get the latest on the COVID-19 vaccines, visit getvaccineanswers.org, because getting back to the moments we miss starts with getting informed. It's up to you.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to National News. I'm Nicole Minar. A deadly tornado occurred early Wednesday morning in the small community of Flatwood, Alabama. According to emergency officials in Montgomery, the tornado killed at least 2 people, including a 39-year-old woman and her 8-year-old son, with several others being injured. The tornado left many homes severely damaged, and several were hit by falling trees. Norma Bennett, a family member of the deceased, said that while the father, mother, and son were sleeping, a large pine tree, quote, fell right in the middle of the bed, and that it, quote, fell on the wife and the kid. In other news, 27-year-old Brian Boyd has been sentenced to up to 3 years in prison after his fatal hit-and-run incident with actress Lisa Baines. In September, Boyd pleaded guilty to second-degree manslaughter and leaving the scene of an incident resulting in death without reporting after running a red light and hitting the Gone Girl actress with his electric scooter on a New York City crosswalk. He received his sentence from State Supreme Court Judge John Caro on Wednesday after attempting to claim that his actions in June 2021 were not reckless. In response to the case, Judge Caro said that, quote, "This city obviously has a problem with unlicensed scooters. This is what happens when you recklessly drive those pretty powerful new motorbikes." That's all the national news we have for you tonight. I'm going to hand things back over to my friends at the desk. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Nicole. After the break, we have Kariah Bennett with our field report.
It's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
Thank you for tuning in. This was RTN News. I'm Gianna Malgiri.
And I'm Hina Patel. Good night, Glassboro.